Hello and welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. I'm Sibylle, and your mission today is to use results to get motivated. Now you might think, if I want to get motivated to achieve a result, how can I use the result to get motivated? It's like those people who are told you need to manage your money, and you will say, yeah, I don't have any money. Once I have a lot of, if you give me $1 million, then I'll manage it. And obviously the general wisdom is it works the other way around. First, you need to manage the money you have, even if it's only very little, because that demonstrates that you can handle it, that you can manage it, and then you'll be trusted with more by life, the universe, God, whatever you happen to believe in. Of course, there's a lot of truth in that. But there is a way to use results from the very start, to get started, to get motivated, to get the right kind of motivation and create the momentum that you need from the very beginning. Your first task in all of this is to use results to get clarity. I'm not going to tell you to visualize something, by the way, because when people hear visualization, they get a kind of block in their heads and they think it's some particular skill that they don't have. In fact, what visualization means is nothing other than what you could call daydreaming, letting your mind wander. The thing that bored school children have done since the beginning of time, or bored office workers. So all I want you to do is to get comfortable. You can do this right now. You can close your eyes if you like. Remember, I can't see you. Close your eyes, get comfortable, take a deep breath, and just imagine, daydream, fantasize what your life would be like if you had achieved your goal. Or if you prioritized your passion, if you really put it front and center in your life, what would your life look like? Imagine this in great detail. Now see yourself on your perfect day, if your life were really centered around this goal, around this passion, or whatever it is that you're imagining. If this was really fulfilling you with this kind of feeling, and I don't want you to just see it, don't just paint a picture. That's why visualization is a bad word anyway, because I want you to really be there with all your 5 senses. So what do you see? What do you hear? How does it smell? How does it feel? Is there a particular taste? Or are you eating or drinking anything in particular? And how do you feel emotionally? Just turn this up like you could turn up the colors in a Technicolor painting as bright as possible and amp up those feelings in you as well. Have you got that? So take a deep breath and hold that image in your mind. And now you can open your eyes. So this is the result that you're looking for. And this result gives you the clarity of knowing exactly what you want, exactly the goal that you wish to pursue, exactly the passion that you wish to prioritize in your life. You can do this again, obviously, after the video. You can use the video again as a guided kind of thing to do it again afterwards if you're not quite there yet. But use this process to gain the clarity you need as your first step. Task number 2 is to create results fast. Now, this does not mean to take shortcuts that'll render the entire project or the entire goal fairly useless because they cheapen it and devalue it. That's not what I mean by creating results fast. What I mean is, I'll give you an example. When I got back into shape, there was a time in my life when I was very unhappy, very unhealthy, overweight, and really not in shape at all. Now, I love music and I love dancing. Dancing is kind of it's one of my most important passions. It's how I process me, it's how I process my emotions and the world, and I just adore it. In those days, I was in such bad shape that I couldn't dance to even one song to the end without being completely out of breath and just stopping halfway through. So getting back into shape and losing a lot of weight was my big goal, obviously, but my first small result that I created was to dance through one entire song without being out of breath. So what I did is, for the first week, I did some yoga videos that I found online. They were 5 to 10 minutes long, and a lot of them were just gentle stretching. It wasn't really much exercise, but it got me to move. I had spent so much time, years, sitting on my backside. You have no idea. Even these 5 minutes were a challenge at first. I did this for the first week or week and a half. I think it was not more than 8 to 10 days in total. And then I heard a song that I really liked, got up, and I danced, and I realized I danced to the very end, and I was still good to go. That was such a sensational realization that the thing that I had done all my life until 5 years earlier when I started becoming unhealthy, that this was coming back, that I was rediscovering who I was. Or if it's something new that you do, it's the new thing that you start learning and that you start being able to do. This can be so motivating. From that time on, I had my motivation. It was no problem. So this is what I mean. Create something small. Aim for a result that is really meaningful to you and that'll fire you up, that is completely related and aligned with your goal, but it's not the big overall goal just yet. And then rinse and repeat. Keep coming up with small part-way goals and results that when you achieve them will keep you motivated. Results are the best motivator ever. They're like magic. They set you on fire. You will never look to kick yourself off the sofa again because you have that exciting, ecstatic, blissful feeling of achieving what you want already. And so you don't have to visualize anymore because you're already feeling it. You're there, you're living that reality, and that'll make you achieve your goal even faster. Now, your third task is, as usual, to let me know. Let me know what goal you're going to pursue or what passion you're going to prioritize, or maybe you're already working on it, but how are you going to use results to get motivated, to get there faster and to get to stay motivated and stay on the ball? Hit the reply button and let me know. And if you didn't get an email with the link to this video, that means you're not in the community of Wild Spirits yet, and you should join us. Go to wildspiritscoaching.com and fill in the little form there, or do the free life audit there. If you fill in the form after the life audit, you'll also get the weekly newsletter. It's 100% spam free, 1 email per week, that's it, with lots of additional information other than the link to the video, recommendations of resources, and sometimes there are special offers that only my subscribers get to see that nobody else ever gets. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and sign up, or you can Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That gets you to my website as well. Thank you for watching.